My name is Sarvesh. You are watching D365 Notes. So today the agenda of this video is to cover about the journal control feature available on the journal name. So what is the use of journal control in the D365? So by the name itself, it is saying it will control your journal. So it will give you more control over your journal. For example, an organization has a requirement where the account type for any journal name, the user should able to select account type as a vendor or as a ledger. So in that case, you can use the journal control feature and you can restrict the user to use the account type as a customer or project because multiple account types are available. Okay. So this is the first scenario. This video will be in the multiple scenarios where you will see about the account structure as well as financial dimension as well. Let's start. Before starting this, I will show you the journal. So let me select new JV. Okay. Here I will select my account and here I am selecting vendor. Okay. If I am selecting any customer also, it won't give me any kind of error and I can just process this. Okay. That is the one thing. Now let's see what we can do in the journal control feature. And navigation is journal ledger, journal setup, journal name. Okay. Then select your journal name and in the action pane you will see journal control. So click on journal control and system will redirect you to the new form. So that is the navigation path part of the journal name. Now you will see two tabs. So we will be covering in this video with the first tab, which account type can be posted. Okay. So let me click on add. Here the company we will be selecting as all and account type will select as ledger, which I have mentioned in the scenario that my account type should be ledger and vendor, either ledger or vendor. So let's select ledger, click on add and vendor, but we will not add vendor for now. Okay. Now let me save this. Okay. And go back. Let's save this. Okay. Now let's create a new journal. Select our journal, click on lines and select any main account. It will not give you any kind of error. But if I select any vendor apart from this, let's say this vendor and save, it will give me an error. Because in the journal control, we have defined that account type ledger can be only posted. So that's why it is throwing an error. The ledger account combination 101 is not valid. The ledger account combination does not match the journal control setup for ledger account posting type. Okay. So that is the first error. Now I will select any main account. Let's put debit. Okay. Here let's select any customer in offset. Before that I will close this and save. It will give me the same error that for the now this is for customer. The ledger account combination DE001 is not valid. The ledger account combination does not match the journal account setup rule. Okay. So that is the error. If I select any ledger over here, let me select some kind of front account. Okay. And save, it will not give me any kind of error. So this is how this feature works. Similarly, this is the ledger part of thing. But in the scenario, we have covered about vendor. Okay. The vendor can be also be selected for this journal name. For that, you have to go to journal control, okay, and in the account type posted, you have to select add, click on add and select your vendor. Click on save, go back, and now you have to go back to your journal form and you have to create new journal. Select your journal name, click on lines. Now you can, if I select vendor and save, it will not give me any kind of error, and the ledger is also there. But instead of vendor, if I'm selecting customer, let me remove this and try to save, this will give me an error. So instead of that, let me select the vendor. Okay, let's save this and validate and stimulate the posting. It will not post the transaction, but it will validate the transaction, and if any error is there, it will give us error. So let me delete this and create a new line. Let me delete this. Let's give rent, okay, and here vendor, and stimulate the posting. Okay, let me put the debit amount. Okay, so this is how you can use this feature in the D365 with the journal control. So that's it for today. I will see you in the next video. Till that time, tada, bye bye, see you in the next video.